reason that you can't post consistent content is because you're fucking scared to repurpose content. Like, what the fuck are we doing at this point? I'll show you how I took one idea and turned it into 7 pieces of content, which is enough to post like 2 weeks worth of content from this one idea. So today I'm going to break down the problem you have, the solution, and then the final product. So before we actually get into the video, I just want to introduce myself. If you've never seen my face before, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Dylan. I run this creative studio, Entrepreneurial World. In 1 year, I grew this studio to be making $25K a month. And in tangent, I grew my personal brand in $95K in that same year. At the moment, we are a team of 7, including myself. Work with about 10 to 12 different clients each month. And I always say I like to take clients from being a company and turn them into a brand. We do that by providing professional level content to post on a consistent basis with intention. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud. That might have been my best elevator pitch ever right there. As I'm gonna mental note on that one. I guess I don't have to mental note, I fucking recorded it. All right, let's get into the video. So the problem that you have is simple. It's you are not able to post on a consistent basis because the way we're pre-programmed, I guess, to think about it is you go to the gym or you go to shoot in your office or studio or whatever, and you spend all this time, you know, an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is, filming the content. Then you have to go home and edit it just to get one post out of it. Where what I consider to be consistent posting is being able to hit a 3 post per week cadence consistently, which is something I've been doing for I don't even know how long now. And the reason I'm able to do that is because I turn one idea, like this idea, into 7 pieces of content, which is over 2 weeks of posting for me. So technically that means if I just have 2 ideas, I can essentially turn that into my entire month of content. So the solution to this is you just need to reprogram your brain, or you need to fucking open your horizon a little bit. I don't even know if I'm using those sayings correctly, but you need to just think, how can I take this one shoot and turn it into multiple pieces of content? Like, what are the 3 pillars I'm trying to achieve? Like, what am I trying to promote? How can I promote it through this content? And it's not even like letting your guard down on quality, because it is still all quality. I think it's where quantity meets quality, where you can have both. And I think that's a solution that I bring to a lot of the clients I work with. So what I recommend doing is before the shoot, sit down, script out the videos / carousels you want to get from this shoot, what you're going to create. So then when you go into it, you know exactly what you need to shoot and what the final products are going to be. So now let's actually talk about the final products. I'm going to use one of my ideas as the example of how I turned this idea into 7 pieces of content. So I started off just shooting in my apartment. I shot a clone effect and I got 6, I think, complimentary shots with it, where then I turned that into a motivational reel that I thought my audience would relate with. And I then pulled a still from each of those scenes to turn into an informational carousel. So that's 2 pieces of content. Then I turned it into a LUT swipe video like I always do. That's 3 pieces of content. Then I made another informational carousel explaining how I turned this 30-minute shoot into 4 pieces of content. Then like 2 weeks later, I was like, you know what? I have another cool like LUT ad promotion idea. So I made that as 5 pieces of content. And now I'm sitting down making this YouTube video explaining all this, which is a 6th piece of content. And then I'm going to take this video and break it down into another informational carousel, but it's going to be a video carousel with horizontal videos for it. So it feels like its own. And that's 7 pieces of content from this one idea. It's really, I don't know, maybe my brain works differently, but I think people can do this easily for everything. Like, even if you scroll way back on my page when I was first posting gym content, almost every time I went and filmed at the gym, I would record my workout with the intention of just putting a vibey song behind it. I would also do a color grade swipe video. I would do a transition from my iPhone into the camera, and then I would pull stills from it to get a carousel, where that's like 1 gym shoot, 4 pieces of content. Again, that's enough to post for a week and then some. This can apply to anything outside of the gym, a studio, whatever you want. You just need to think, how does this apply to my brand? You're welcome.